Here she is in all of her glory of 400 bucks. Outside on this side is definitely not pretty. It's got dents and scrapes, and it was apparently from an angry girlfriend of the previous owner. He, cheated, and she keyed the car all the way down the side. But it's got tinted windows pretty much all the way around except for the windshield. The front bumper is currently held on with zip ties because they backed it up when the bumper was over something and tore the whole front of it off. So that's zip tied on. But other than that, needs tires pretty badly. The front control arm bushings are shot, and the struts, well, they squeak pretty good in the front end. They're nice and dry, need to be replaced. But as far as condition of the inside, for something that has no odometer and the last registered mileage in 2018 was 228,000 miles, I'd say it looks relatively good inside. It's dusty and dirty from sitting. It's been sitting a couple years, and I drove it home after it sat for a couple years with no other drive time. So tires need to be replaced. The gauges don't really work. The speedometer is the only one that does work, and it's wrong. But since the fuel gauge doesn't work, it has an error for the fuel level sensor. My emergency 6-gallon gas can is back here, and it's always full. But again, $400 car. Runs good. Quite good, actually. No odometer. So temperature gauge is down there on the floor because I wanted to make sure it wasn't overheating on my drive home. It does that if you let it sit for a while. But other than that, it runs good. Heat works. Everything like that works. That window doesn't work, but the rest of them do. Power mirrors don't seem to really want to work right now. This has the 3.5 liter high output V6. Automatic down windows. High output. Makes about 250 horsepower. Again, thing has pretty close to 300,000 miles on it. Need to do a timing belt and water pump just to be safe. It's a very easy job on these because there's a lot of room. But other than that, it runs good. Drove it home 2 hours. But it desperately needs tires and some front end bushings and some struts. Because as you can hear, when you turn the wheel, that's those front struts. They're nice and dry. Somebody's either pulling in behind me or leaving. Not really sure which one. What they're doing. Don't hit my $400 car. Oh, it's the Escalade over there. But I'm putting my seatbelt on. We can go for a drive. The gauge lights work, so that's nice. But it runs good. I bought the car for $400. It cost me $200 to register it. Fingers in the camera. Sound system's not bad.
And give the rest council. US.
But not terrible. It's got some nice big door speakers. Plenty of dash speakers up here. Let's see. They all moved out of the way. Trying to get it out of this parking lot. Has the turning radius of a moon. You hear the struts and the control arm bushings that are complete toast. And a wheel bearing up on the passenger side from sitting. But it does run and drive. There's lots of traffic right now. So we'll be doing a couple things with this soon, mainly front wheel bearings. Gonna do a timing belt and water pump sometime in the next month or so. Me and a buddy are gonna tear the thing down and do it, because it's super easy to do on these engines. And it's only like $150 in parts. All the parts for this car are dirt cheap. Brakes feel good. So, I mean, what can you really say for something this cheap that actually runs and drives? Most stuff for $1,500, you'll be lucky if it drives more than 20 minutes right now. And it runs good too, like. Not bad for what it is. Come on, Camaro, let's go. Yeah, she needs a little bit of work, but for pretty much an emergency car, it's not bad. That's all I bought this for, was if something happens to any of my other cars and I still need to get to work. Really not bad. Hopefully everybody stops at their crosses that they're supposed to. And we're home again. $400 car in 2022. What are the odds? She ain't pretty, but you could drive it. Not bad. Who needs an odometer and gauges? Not this guy. Oh, and the key gets stuck in the ignition.